Lob it in. Lob it into Griffin. Lob it back. Did you go into Oliver? Oliver, we're going to go on together.
Fellas, have some fun out there. Let's go.
these bad ins and outs, outfielders all the time.
Yeah, no, you're right. Just bad ends. Bad ends.
I like that idea. High five.
Down the line, down the line.
Welcome to a gorgeous Raider field as we get set for a WIAA Division II Regionals Final. It is the Northland Pines Eagles taking on the Medford Raiders. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. Well, both teams have been on the upset trail here in the playoffs. Northland Pines upsetting the number 1 seed Hayward Hurricanes yesterday. Medford getting a slight upset over the Merrill Blue Jays. That was a 5-4 matchup. Hayward was the 1 seed, Northland Pines the 8 seed over there. So both going on the road yesterday, come back here to Medford today for half of an all GNC side of the sectional. You got Medford Pines here, you got Rhinelander Mosinee on the other side as Pines following their way in right below us. We're going to have to turn that microphone off here. I think it's just a little too windy here. Not quite as bad as the last time we were here, but pretty good wind. Just enough wind to make the microphone not work real well, so turn that off. We'll have just me here for you today, as we will get the starting lineup starting with Northland Pines. We'll try and time it out with Bryce Kelly, that is Ryan Alexander. So Griffin Byer, the catcher, will lead things off. Jonah Hill, the shortstop, will bat second. Jonathan Miller, he's in center field. He bats third. Alex Weatherington, the second baseman, he bats fourth. Aiden Minks doing the pitching. He bats in the 5 spot. Nolan Hillscamp in right field bats sixth. Brody Heft, the third baseman, bats in the 7 spot. David Byer at first base bats in the number 8 spot. And Jason Lynn, who is in left field, bats in the number 9 spot. Griffin Byer listed as the catcher DH. Sounds like he might have a bit of a little dinged up. See, maybe he might step aside as now we get to the Medford Raiders. As Evan Wilkins will lead things off, he's in center field. Ryder Krishneski, the designated hitter, bats second. Parker Listener at shortstop bats third. Evan Zarneski, the catcher, bats fourth. Hayden Strebig And playing first base, he pitched a gem last night in Merrill. Reston Krishneski will bat number 6. Sam Hierlmeyer will bat in the 7th spot. He is the left fielder. Nick Krause in right field. He bats in the 8th spot. And Charlie Garrell doing the pitching. He bats in the 9th spot. Will Wojcik at third base. He is the player being DH'd for. We'll try and catch the national anthem here, and we'll be back with a call of this one in just a moment. A serenading rendition from the Eagles on the national anthem. Don't know if it picked up, but national anthem starting lineups in the books. We are ready for baseball here. We will keep an eye on that other game, Rhinelander and Mosinee facing off in Mosinee tonight. Winner of that game and the winner of this game face off on Tuesday in the sectional semifinal. That will be game 2 of the semifinal at 1 o'clock. No, game 1, excuse me. They play the 10 o'clock game this year. So Garrell getting his warm-up tosses in. We said all GNC in the regional finals here in this side of the bracket. I think any expert would not have picked that was what the options were going to be at the end of it got to this point. It was kind of decided that the GNC may be a little bit of a down year for them this year, but instead they pull upsets up and down. 3 upsets yesterday. Rhinelander, the 7 seed, knocked off the 2 seed. Northland Pines, the 8 seed, knocked off the 1 seed. Medford, the 4 seed, knocked off, or 5 seed, knocked off the 4 seed. The only team that wasn't upset on this side of the bracket was the Mosinee Indians. They dispatched of the Ashland Ordockers 1-0. Looks like we have quite the vocal home plate umpire. Should make my job a little bit easier. See more fans still working their way in. Obviously familiar foes. These two teams played in the regular season. Splitting. Pines winning up in Eagle River 5-4. And then the Raiders getting scoring 3 in the 6th to get the win here. Charlie Garrell into his wind the first pitch. Stays up high and a little bit tight, 1-0. Garrell coming back in the corner for a strike, 1-1. Garrell, the kick, the pitch, fouled back, 1-2. Zach Nahuda on the mound for Mosinee. He threw the no-hitter last week against Abby Colby. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 2-2. Garrell nods yes to his pitch. Into his wind, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. One down, and that'll bring Jonah Will to the plate. Will digs in. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Just got a piece of it. 0-1. Garrell coming back. Drops that one at the knees on the breaking ball. 0-2. Garrell always looks like he's just on the mound. Stands there, gets into his wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field coming over. That's going to drop in for a hit. First hit of the game. And that'll bring Jonathan Miller to the plate. Big, tall left-hander. Garrell comes set. The pitch. Just missing the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Rhinelander gets a runner on in the top of the first, but they leave it stranded. Pickoff play at first, not in time. The kick, the pitch. Popped up. Foul territory giving chase. That's going to get out of play. 1-1. Sure where that landed. Never saw it come down. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Garrell. The kick, runner goes, the pitch. Pitch is low, the throw down is wide. Jonah Will steals second. 2-1 the count. As the dust clears from the field. Wouldn't believe they got 2 inches of rain here. Pitch. Off the outside. 3-1. 2 inches of rain here on Tuesday. But it was needed on this field. Garrell comes set. The kick in the 3-1. That's going to be lined through the infield, a base hit. They will send Will. The throw to the plate is not in time. Miller scampers back to first. Pines on the board. And that'll bring Alex Weatherington to the plate. Garrell. The pitch. Bunt shown. It's a good one. Picked by Wojcik. Throw to first is in time.
Good job.
Moves the runner up with 2 outs. For Aiden Minks, the pitcher. Garrell comes set. The kick, the pitch. Catches the knees for a strike, 0-1. Garrell. The kick coming back. Right at the knees for a strike again, 0-2. Garrell Gets the sign. Looks back at second. The kick, the pitch. In the dirt, gets away. John Miller will head to third.
Take the batter, get out of it.
1-2 the count. Garrow. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Little chopper right to Wojcik. Throw across the diamond is in time, and that'll end the inning. But not before Pines gets a run on a couple hits. They leave one. We head to the bottom of the first. Wilkins, Krishneski, Listener due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Score update from Mosinee. Rhinelander and Mosinee 0-0 at the end of the first. 1-0 Pines here as we go to the bottom. Aiden Minks getting his wind-up throws in.
Yeah, that's all right. Good. It means something too.
Yeah.
Is that is Griffin Byer behind the plate for now? Said he is also listed as the DH, so he can still hit even if they have to replace him. Poke around a few other scores around the area, see where we're at. McDonald leads Edgar 3-0. That is a big score. Columbus and Pittsville tied at 0. Stratford Marathon tied at 0. Prentice and Northwood Solon Springs tied at 0. Lakeland Rice Lake, they are tied at 0. In softball, Columbus leads Ithaca 1-0. So Evan Wilkins digs in. He'll be the first one to face Aiden Minks today. The wind, the pitch. Just missing with that one, 1-0. The wind, the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 1-1. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field, drifting back, settling under it. The catch is made. First out of the inning. Hit it hard, but right to center field. And that'll bring Ryder Krishneski, the designated hitter, to the plate. Krishneski has settled into this DH role this year. The kick, the pitch. High and tight, spins him out of there, 1-0. The big kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Raiders jumped on Merrill early yesterday. The kick, the pitch. Fouled back. 1-2. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Parker Listener to the plate. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air center field. That's going to send Miller back. Settling under it, the catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Raiders go in order in the first. We go to the top of the second. It will be Hulskamp, Heft, Beyer due up for Northland Pines when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Top two, 1-0 Pines. As Nolan Hulskamp will come to the plate. And Mosini gets out of a jam. Rhinelander at second and third, the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Rhinelander at second and third, one out, couldn't push a run across. The kick, the pitch. Off the inside, 2-0. The wind, the pitch. Just missing the knee for a strike. 3-0. Carroll. Kick, the pitch. Inside ball 4, it's a leadoff walk. And that'll bring Brody Heft to the plate. Carroll. Looks in. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Carroll. Runner goes, the pitch, swing and a miss. Throw down, late. Oh, and 2. Carroll. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. 1 down, and that'll bring David Beyer to the plate. Number 8 hitter in this Eagles lineup. Carroll comes set to kick the pitch. Right at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Mosini takes the lead 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Carroll. The pitch. In the dirt, that's going to get past. And that's going to allow Hulskamp to go to third. That one goes in as a wild pitch. Garrell comes set. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Center field. Catch is made. They will not get a chance to tag. Hulskamp was off the bag. He had to go back and with Wilkins' arm, he had no chance. Big second out of the inning. And that will bring Jason Lynn. Oh, and looks like maybe we might have an issue here. Little blood from a slide, it looks like. They will tend to him quickly. So we will get a short delay. Gives us a chance. Mosinee now up 2-0 in the second. Poke around some other scores. Pittsville now leads Columbus 1-0. Northwood Solon Springs 4-0 over Prentice. Lakeland now up 1-0 on Rice Lake. That's softball. Columbus up 1-0 on Ithaca. Flipping through a few other scores here. Going to have to pop in for Rib Lake and Loyal because neither of them use Game Changer.
Take that batter.
Loyal leads 3-1 over Rib Lake. So, Lakeland leading 1-0. Sectional final in softball. Lakeland beating Medford yesterday 2-1. Long delay here. They are really wrapping that finger up. Now we're ready to go. So, Charlie Garrell will face Jason Lynn. With 2 outs. Kick and the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Quick lead, the kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit down the line, hooking, fair ball! Run will come across. Throw into second is cut off. RBI double, Pines up 2-0. Brings us back top of the order. Griffin Byers struck out swinging his first time up. Garrell, the kick, the pitch. In the dirt, well blocked. 1-0. Sets the kick, the pitch. In the dirt, popping away, and Lynn will go to third. Garrell. Comes set. The kick, the pitch. High and tight, 3-0. Garrell, the pitch. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning. First and third for Jonah Will. And that's going to bring Coach Schmidt out. Think this is going to be the old throw strikes. Trust your defense. Conversation, usually a pretty quick one. Coaches might make it a little longer just to make a point. Take a look. Thorpe leading Northwood Solon Springs 3-0. That's a softball sectional final. So Jonah will dig in. He singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Garrell. The kick, the pitch. In the dirt, blocked. 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, don't help him out yet. He's still got to come to you, man.
Carroll sets. Runner goes, the pitch. Low and in the dirt. They will give Griffin Byers second. Two and one. Carroll looks back at second. The pitch on the ground. Right there to Wojcik. Throw across the diamond is in time. And that'll end the inning. But Pines gets another run. We head to the bottom of the second. Zarneski, Strebe, Krishneski due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health. Bringing out the better in all of us.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local.
Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
2-0 Northland Pines as we head to the bottom of the second. Zarneski, Strebe, Krishneski due up for the Raiders. Down 2-0, the pitch. That's going to be hit on the line. Deep, that one's going to drop in for a base hit. Zarneski's going to turn. He's going to have to put the brakes on. The throw back to first is late. Zarneski, the big turn, draws the throw. That's the first hit for the Raiders. And Hayden Strebig will come to the plate. They'll usually let Zarneski run a little bit and then swap him out so he can get geared up later. Thanks. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Mink steps off. Sets. The pitch. Misses the outside corner, 2-0. Pickoff play at first. Back in safely is Zarneski. The pitch. That one's going to be sliced foul and out of play, 2-1. Sets. The pitch, runner goes. Pitch is high and off the outside. The throw down is late. Zarneski steals second.
Bring him around now.
3 and 1 on. Oh, and now Zarneski did his job and stole second. They will bring in the courtesy runner. That will be number 5, Sawyer Elsner. Did his job. Thanks. Sets. The pitch. High and off the outside, ball 4. Hayden Strevik draws the walk. 2 on, nobody out for Reston Krishneski.
Come on, Rusty, put some wood on her. Put her in play. Put her in play, Rusty.
Looking in. The pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-0. Sets. Long look back at second. Another look back at second. The pitch. High and tight again, 2-0. Sets. The pitch. High and tight again, 3-0. Rhinelander gets a run back, 3-1 Mosinee now. They are Rhinelander batting in the top of the third. Ada Minks. The pitch. High and tight, ball 4, that gets by. Bases loaded, nobody out. For Sam Hierlmeyer. This is going to bring Coach Arts out. And now it is his turn to have the just throw strikes talk. As they're doing that, we'll flip through a little more of the scoreboard. Thorpe now leading Northwood in a sectional final softball, 3-2. Lakeland still up 1-0 on Rice Lake. Columbus and Ithaca now tied at 2. Northwood Solon Springs 4-0 over Prentice. Pittsville 1-0 over Columbus. Stratford Marathon still tied at 0. That one is in the going to the third. McDonald now up 6-1 on Edgar. That is a big score. Edgar, the number 1 seed in their half of that D4 bracket. Ada Minks will come set. The pitch. Inside, ball 1. Don't have anybody warming up for Northland Pines. It's on Aiden Minks right now. The pitch. Inside, ball 2. And that's going to bring Griffin Byer back out again to have a conversation with Ada Minks.
Make it good, make it good.
Minks. Long look in, he'll come set. The pitch. Inside again, 3-0, nowhere to put Hierlmeyer. This inning started with a single from Zarneski, back-to-back walks, loaded the bases. The pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. Hierlmeyer taking all the way.
She's in there, be ripping. She's in there, hit her.
Sets. The pitch. That one muscled off the end of the bat, coming in. The catch is made. It was not an infield fly. So everybody holds up 1 out for Nick Krause. Corners stay in. The middle stays back now, looking for that double play ball. Makes the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul directly over us. 0-1. Thanks. The pitch. Little chopper foul to Coach Schmidt, who can't make the play. That's an error on Coach Schmidt. And Beyer comes back out again. Long conversation here between Minks and Beyer. Thanks. The pitch. At the knees, strike 3 looking, 2 down. And it comes down to Charlie Garrell.
Bring him in. Don't leave out there. Bring him in, buddy.
Garrell digs in from the left side. Banks comes set. The pitch. High and off the outside, pops away, not far enough. 1-0. Sets. The pitch. Chopper. On the ground, up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. 1 run across. They will send streaming. The throw to the plate is late, and we are tied. Little bouncer up the middle, found its way through. We are tied at 2.
Make some more now, boys.
Big 2-out hit there for Charlie Garrell. And Evan Wilkins will come to the plate. He tattooed one to center, but in range of Jonathan Miller. So courtesy runner for Garrell, that will be number 11, Broden Schilling. So Garrell did his job.
Keep it rolling, boys. Come on, let's go. Keep this going.
Wilkins digs in. Aiden Mink steps off. Sets. The pitch. Check swing, fouls it off. Strike 1.
Bring him in out there now. Go, Evan.
Thanks. Will come set. Looks back at second. Pickoff play, and they got him kicked off. Throw to third. He is out. Krishneski gets fooled, and that will end the inning. But not before the Raiders get 2 on 2 hits. They leave 1. We had 2. The top of the third. It will be Miller, Weatherington, Aiden Minks due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
First pitch strike to Jonathan Miller here in the top of the third. Miller, Weatherington, Minks. Pitch, that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. Garrell. Gets the sign he likes. Into his wind, the pitch. In the dirt, couldn't get him to chase. 1-2.
Good pitch, that's a good pitch.
Garrell into his wind, the pitch. Popped up. On the infield, long run, settling under it is Listener. The catch is made, first out of the inning. Stayed up there a long time. One down, and that'll bring Alex Weatherington to the plate. 5-1 now Mosinee over Rhinelander. The pitch. Stays up a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. Thorpe up 5-2 on Northwood Solon Springs. That's softball. Garrell into his wind and the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike. 2-1. Garrell, the kick, the pitch. Tipped foul on the breaking ball. 2-2. Garrell. Nods yes. Into his wind and the pitch. On the outside corner, strike three, looking to own. And that'll bring Aiden Minks to the plate. Grounded out his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Garrell into his wind, the pitch. Just a little low for a ball, 1-0. Garrell, the kick, the pitch. Bounces in, 2-0.
You and the catcher now. Hey, make him come to you.
Garrell nods yes. Into his wind, the pitch. On the ground, to Wojcik. Long throw. Dugout! And steps on his ankle. And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Wilkins, Krasniewski, Listener due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. So Evan Wilkins will come back to the plate. He was up when Krishneski got picked off. A little controversy there at the end. Aiden Minks ended up stepping on Strebig's ankle. Big cut and a miss by Evan Wilkins. Trying to hit that one to downtown, like the literal downtown of Medford. The wind, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line, right to second. The pick, the throw, in time, one away. And that'll bring Ryder Krishneski to the plate.
Come on, Ryder. Go, Ryder.
The pitch. Popped. Foul and out of play. So one downside of our position, we can't see behind home plate very well. So I dropped my iPad. No damage done. Thanks. Into his wind, the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Left field, drifting back. Settling under it, the catch is made. Lynn gets there, second out of the inning. And that will bring Parker Listener to the plate. Listener digs in. The wind, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. The wind by Mings and the pitch. Popped foul and out of play, 0-2. Almost hitting a car. If you're coming down to the ballpark, you want to make sure your car insurance is all up to date. Clinner Insurance right here in Medford can help you with that. The pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball, along with all your other insurance needs. Check them out online, clinnerinsurance.com. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit on a line. Foul. That's going to drop in. Stays 1-2. The pitch. That's going to be hit on the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. 2-out single for Parker Listener. For Evan Zarneski, who hit one hard in the gap for a single. Banks will come set. Pickoff play at first is not in time. The pitch. That's going to be hit hard on the ground. Little bit of a bobble, the long throw. Pops away! Up the line! Lister's going to turn. They're going to try and score him. The throw to the plate is not in time! Raiders have the lead. Listener gets under the tag. And we're going to get the courtesy now for Zarneski. Elsner will come back in. And now it'll be Hayden Strebig, who walked his last time up. He is 0 for 0. Sets the pitch. Little chopper up the middle. That's going to be a tough play. It's late. Strebig beats it out. And Rusty Krishneski, who walked his last time up.
Put some wood on her, bring him around.
Go on two here, keep her going. Let's go, Rusty.
Come on, boy, let's go.
It's out there for you.
Thanks. Comes set. The pitch. That's going to be hit on a line. Bopping away! Elser slips at third, able to get back. That is a second error, and the bases are loaded.
Hit it hard, that's it. Good things happen when you hit it. Come on, Sammy.
And it's Sam Hierlmeyer who flew out his first time up.
Come on, Sammy. Put her in play. Hit it hard somewhere. Hit it hard.
Thanks. Come set. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. Short. The throw to first is in time. And that'll end the inning. But the Raiders do get a run and the lead, but they leave the bases loaded. We head to the top of the fourth. Hulskamp, Hoff-Beyer due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
We go to the top of the fourth. Hulskamp, Hoff-Beyer. Raiders lead 3-2. Garrell. 50 pitches thrown so far. Garrell into his wind, the first pitch. Fouled back, strike one. Some other scores. It's 5-1 now. Mosinee leading. That one just misses for a ball, 1-1. Pittsville leading Columbus 1-0. Northwood Solon Springs leading Prentice 6-0. Lakeland still leading Rice Lake 1-0. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball. 2-1. Columbus and Ithaca tied at 3. That is softball. That's in the top of the fourth. Garrell. Wind the pitch. Right at the knees for a strike. 2-2. And Rib Lake got a run back. It's 3-2 Loyal. They're in the third. From Loyal. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. One down, and that'll bring Brady Heft to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1. Garrell, the wind, the pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Marathon gets a run. They're up 1-0 over Stratford. Thorpe 7-2 over Northwood Solon Springs in a softball sectional final. The pitch. Low for a ball. 2-0. Misses again, 3-0. Carroll into his wind, the pitch. Ball 4. So Heft will reach, and that'll bring David Byer to the plate. He flew out his last time up. Pick off play at first. Not in time. Almost had him. That was a good move from Garrell. Garrell. Kick the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Garrell looks back. The pitch. Fouled back. 1-1. Garrell. Pickoff play at first again, not in time. Garrell. Runner goes, the pitch. In the dirt, no chance. Heft will teal second. 2-1 on David Byer. Garrell comes set. The kick, the pitch. In the dirt again, 3-1. Nice stop back there by Zarneski. Garrell. Pickoff play at second. Got him! Nice throw. And they pick off Brady Heft.
Way to go, Rusty. Way to put it on him.
2 down, bases clear. Chance here for Garrell to get out of it with a couple strikes. The wind, the pitch. Fouled back, full count. Garrell. The wind, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Krishneski coming in, settles under it. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. The pickoff erases the base runner. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Krause, Garrell, Wilkins, 891 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. JV. Well, 7-4 now. What just happened? Welcome back. Well, it looks like the winner of this game is getting Mosinee. 9-1 Mosinee over Rhinelander. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One of the favorites in D4 in a little bit of trouble. Edgar trailing McDonald 7-4. That's in the fifth. Lucas Stonkey just hitting a 3-run home run there. The kick, the pitch. High for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Just got a piece of it. 1-2. The wind. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Charlie Garrell to the plate. His RBI, he had 2 RBI single. Tied this one up back in the second. He's 1 for 1 today. The wind. The pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball. 1-0. Garrell's, you look at the pitch counts, and it makes 48 right now. The pitch. High for a ball. 2-0. The kick. The pitch. Off the outside. 3-0. The kick. The pitch. Ball 4. Charlie Garrell draws the walk. And we will not see a courtesy runner for Garrell. Evan Wilkins will bat here. Brady Heft stays back at third. The pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Time called. Aiden Minks getting a quick discussion from the home plate umpire to wait for the batters to set. Thanks. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Garrell back in safely. The other pickoff play at first, not in time. The runner goes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball is dropped. Garrell will take second easily. He's going to stay out there. Not too often you see the pitcher get dirty like that. 0-2 the count. Look back at second. The pitch. Popped up. Coming over towards us. Drops in. That was a tough play with the fence right there. New life for Evan Wilkins. That dropped right in front of us. We may have been switching cameras if that was about 3 feet and closer to the home dugout or the away dugout. Thanks. Gets the sign he likes. He's going to step off. Resets. Looks back at second. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Back. This one is caught. Garrell can't tag. The throw comes in. And now we'll get the courtesy for Garrell. That will be Broden Schilling. Ryder Krishneski, a strikeout and a flyout. He's 0 for 2. Look back. Time called at the plate. Ryder calling time. Thanks. Looks in. Sets. The pitch. Fouled back. Edgar back within 1 now. They've come all the way back. Looking back, pickoff play, not in time. Thanks. Time called again. Makes us slow things down here. As we have crossed the 6 o'clock hour, Steve Hockenick Sports on Focus. Taking you through a regional final. The pitch. Little bit low, 1-1. As some of the dreaded State Bird of Wisconsin have come out here. Look back, the pitch. Krishneski pops that one up. Giving chase, that's going to get out of play. 1-2. Yeah, Merrill. Thanks. The pitch. Little dribbler on the ground. Pick the throw. Is wide. Gets away. Schilling's going to come to the plate. He will score. Another unearned run gets the Raiders a little bit of insurance. And Parker Listener will come to the plate now. 4-2 Medford. The pitch. Swing, hit in the air. Drifting back. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. But the Raiders get another run. 4-2 as we head to the top of the 5th. Lynn Beyer Will, 912, due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Happy to say Medford's Ruth Steinman is our Athlete of the Week from last week. She won the poll with 43.81% of the vote. The pitch off the inside for a ball to Jason Lynn. doubled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Garrell into his wind, the pitch. That's sitting right over the top of us. There's a fence there. I know the fence is there, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting out of the way. There is a small opening that could have come through, and I'm not taking any chances. The wind by Garrell and the pitch. Doesn't go. 2-1. Set Moseny up 9-1 on Rhinelander. The kick, the pitch. Fouled back. 2-2. After the next break, we're going to try and pop in and see the scores from the other side of the bracket. As we start getting down to it here. Paint the knees, strike 3 looking. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Griffin Byer to the plate. A strikeout and a walk. He's 0 for 1. Pines, 2 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors. They've left 3. Medford, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They have left 5. The pitch. Fouled back. Strike 1. The kick, the pitch. Low for a ball, 1-1. As we do see somebody warming up here now for Northland Pines. We'll check on that here in a second. The pitch stays up high for a ball, 2-1. Is 8. Brody Heft getting his warm-up tosses in. The wind by Garrell and the pitch. Spikes that one in the dirt, 3-1. So Aquinas leading Somerset 9-1. That's on the other side of the bracket. Aquinas the 1 seed over there. The kick, the pitch. Low ball 4. That is 75 pitches now for Charlie Garrell. As Jonah will come to the plate, a single and a ground out. He's 1 for 2. Garrell. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. This one is going to be typical right there. Catch by Lister. They don't have a chance. Byer was heading for second. He thought that was dropping in. 2 down. And that will bring Jonathan Miller to the plate. A single and a fly out. He is 1 for 2. Pickoff play at first, not in time. So if scores hold right now, we know. Nope. Oh, soccer ball from the youth practice comes onto the field. We'll get a pause here for a second as Evan Wilkins will send that one back the other way. Actually, I think they might be playing an actual youth game out there. Busy place most nights for soccer. Garrell. The kick, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Sets. The pitch. Chopper on the ground. This is going to be a tough play. Pick by Krasniewski. Throw in time. And that'll end the inning. The walk is left stranded. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Zarneski, Strebe, Krasniewski due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility first, but second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Evan Zarneski to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth. Kick in the first pitch. Big cut and a miss on the breaking ball, 0-1. He was sitting dead red. Score update. We'll get BJ to deliver it to the dugout for Krishneski, as that one's going to miss off the outside for a ball. Denmark leading Waupun 5-1. High for a ball, 2-1. Popped up. Center field. Drifting in, the catch is made. First out of the inning. One down for Aiden Strebig. The pitch. That's going to be rocketed right to first base. Diving grab by David Byer. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Reston Krishneski to the plate. Walk and reach on an error. He's 0 for 1. Drops that one in for a strike, 0-1. The wind, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. Popped up, coming towards us. Drifting over, the catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Raiders go in order in the fifth. We head to the top of the sixth. It will be Weatherington, Minks, Hulskamp due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that's more suited to my needs.
First pitch misses a little bit low for a ball to Alex Weatherington. The wind, the pitch. Stays up a little bit high. 2-0. That's 80 pitches now from Charlie Garrell. Garrell into his wind. The pitch. Stays up high, 3-0. The kick. The pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 3-1. The wind, the pitch. Low for a ball. Tying run comes to the plate. For Aiden Minks, couple ground outs, he's 0 for 2. Raiders love the bottom of their order and the bottom of the 6th. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Sets. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to drop it in front of Hierlmeyer. Tying run on base with nobody out for Nolan Heelskamp, and we will see, trying to see the number, that is Brody Paulson getting some warm-up tosses in. Or no, excuse me, Connor Anderson. Bunt shown, the pitch, lays it down, it's a good one. Pick, the throw to first is in time. They do get the out at first. Throw back, does get the hand in. That was an awkward slide.
Good throw, Charlie. Let's go now. Focus on this guy. What did you say, Dave?
That is a second time now that a Pines Eagle has hit the leg of the first baseman today.
Come on, 10. Get out here. Get out of it.
Not sure, but it's Brady Heft, a strikeout in a walk. He's 0 for 1. Garrell. The pitch. At the knees for a strike, 0-1. Lakeland on to state in softball. 1-0 win. They don't get the no-hitter, though. Sets the kick, the pitch. Hits him. Bases loaded, 1 out.
It's all right. Knock it down, infield. Knock it down. Get it out. Knock it down. Rusty, knock it down. Get it out.
And this might be, we're going to see, this might be it for Charlie Garrell. So Northwood Solon Springs onto the sectional. They beat Prentice. These games are starting to go final. Pittsville now up 2-0. Rhinelander on a bit of a comeback. They're down 9-4 now. They've scored 3. Garrell will stay in here to face David Byer. A couple flyouts. He's 0 for 2.
Come on, 10. Finish this. Let's go.
Hey, let's go 13.
Finish this, 10. Let's get it. Dig in hard. Dig deep. Dig deep here, 10.
So big situation here for the Raiders. David Byer digs in. First pitch. Swing and a miss.
Come on, 10. Mean business here. Let's go. Finish this.
Garrell into his wind. The pitch. Popped foul, So Rhinelander's still batting here. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. It's 9-4 now. Still a long way to go for them. Mosinee still leading. The wind. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. Second one. Relay. In-time double play! And the inning is over. The Raiders get out of it. That is a 6-4-3 double play. We head to the top of the 6th. It will be, or bottom of the 6th, Hieronymer, Krause, Garrell due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Wrong button. Sorry about that. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Sam Hieronymer, fly out and a ground out. He is 0 for 2. The wind and the pitch. That one hit on the ground. Too short. Pick there. Long throw is in time. 1 away.
Come on, boys.
And that will bring Nick Krause to the plate. Couple strikeouts for him. He is 0 for 2. The pitch, high and tight. Ball 1. Krause's got to be, I'm going to agree with the guy next to me. Krause's got to be careful with that bat. He kind of stuck that one towards the plate. The kick, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. Thanks. The wind. The pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 2-1. The kick, the pitch, fouled back, 2-2.
Let's go, Nick. What do you say? 13. Come on.
The wind, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, second out of the inning. 2 down, and that'll bring Charlie Garrell to the plate, a single and a walk. He's 1 for 1. 9-1-2 for Pines in the top of the 7th. Adam Inks into his wind. The pitch. High for a ball. That's 75 for him. The kick. The pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1. That's going to be sliced down the line, foul. 1-2. Thanks. Into his wind. The pitch. Fouled off. Just got a piece of it. Ada Minks. Into his wind. And the pitch. They're saying he did. They're saying he went. And that will end the inning. So it'll be 4-2 going to the top of the 7th. Lynn, Byer, Will, 9-1-2 due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
That played for Interwall. Defense, let's look a lot now. Tommy Moore used to pitch for us when he got out of the city.
4-2 Medford as we head to the top of the 7th.
One at a time, boys. Knock it down in there, Rusty. Knock it down, throw them out.
Wind and the pitch. Off the outside for a ball. 1-0. The wind, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. It's 93 now for Charlie Garrell. Garrell into his wind, the pitch. That's in for a strike through 2-1. The wind, the pitch. Little bit low, 3-1. Garrell nods yes. Into his wind, the pitch. Little bit high, ball 4. That's a leadoff walk. Tying run comes to the plate. And Griffin Byer 0 for 1, and that's going to be it for Charlie Garrell. Charlie Garrell does his job. Connor Anderson's going to come in. We're going to step aside for just a moment. We'll be back with all the changes right after this right here on Sports on Focus. Just a straight switch. Connor Anderson comes in. He's going to try and close this one out, get the save. He'll have a runner on first. He'll be facing the tying run. So as the sun continues to set here in Medford, Shadows starting to mess with the camera just a little bit here as the Shadows start working their way onto the field. Still a ways to go till it's a big problem, but so Anderson needs to get 3 outs. He got 2 outs last night on 7 pitches against Merrill. So it'll be Griffin Byer. 0 for 1, a strikeout and then 2 walks. Connor Anderson looks in, comes set. The kick, the pitch, stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Anderson. The kick, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 2-0. Anderson, the kick, the pitch. Just misses the inside corner, 3-0. Anderson looks at second. The kick, the pitch. Catches the knee for a strike, 3-1. Anderson will come set. Runner goes, the pitch. Off the outside, ball 4. Tying run is on base. Nobody out. And that'll bring Jonah Will to the plate. 1 for 3. He singled his first time up. And that's going to bring Zarneski out along with Strebig. Talk to Connor Anderson. So Jonah Will said 1 for 3 today. Sets. The kick, the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Looking back, the kick, the pitch. In the dirt, gets past. Both runners will move up. Anderson looks in. He'll come set. The kick, the pitch. High for a ball. 2-1. Anderson. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. In the gap, this one settling under it. The catch is made. The runner will tag. They will score the run. The throw goes into third. They get the out, though. So 1 down, runner at second for Jonathan Miller, 1 for 3 as well. Sets, the kick, the pitch. Off the outside, saved by Zarneski, 1-0. Anderson will come set. The kick, the pitch. Just missing with that one, 2-0. Anderson. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Down the line, giving chase. That's going to be out of reach, foul. 2-1. Anderson. Long look in, he'll come set. The kick, the pitch. Popped, foul again. 2-2. Anderson will come set. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Alex Weatherington to the plate, 0 for 1. He's sacrificed, walked, and struck out. Anderson looks in. He'll come set. Kick and the pitch. A little bit high for a ball, 1-0. It'll be Mosinee on Tuesday. Mosinee beating Rhinelander 9-4. It's a matter of which of these two teams will face them as Anderson will step off. Sets. The kick, the pitch. Off the outside, 2-0. Anderson looks back at second. The kick, the pitch. Behind, gets past. That will move the tying run to third. 3-0 count here. And they are going to walk Weatherington. So they're going to walk Weatherington and reset the count with Aiden Minks. 2 groundouts and a single. He is 1 for 3. Anderson looks in. He'll come set. The kick. Runner goes. The pitch. Off the outside. They won't get the throw. Weatherington steals second. The kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1.
Keep shooting out there, buddy.
Anderson. The kick, the pitch. Just missing with that one, 2-1. Anderson will come set. The kick, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 2-2. Anderson, long look in. He'll come set. The kick, the pitch, popped up. Foul and out of play. We'll do it again. Anderson. Comes set. The kick, the pitch, popped up. Back of third. Wojcik is over. The catch is made, and the Raiders are regional champions. Eagles put up a fight, but the Raiders hold on in the end, get the win. They will play in Merrill on Tuesday against Mosinee. A third matchup against the Indians. We will be down on the field to talk to our player of the game after the trophy presentation. That will be Charlie Garrell coming up here in just a little bit, so stick around.
This time, please direct your attention to the home plate area for regional trophy presentation. Congratulations to both teams on the successful season. Will the representatives of Medford Raiders and Coach Chandler Schmidt please come forward to accept the regional trophy.
joined by our player of the game, Charlie Garrell. Charlie, we're going to start that 2 RBI single. Kind of talk through what you saw there and what you saw from your teammates there.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 outs, so I knew I had to put something in play, just get something out there, and I just had a fastball outside, and I just hit it right down the middle, and it was a good hit. So I just see a pitch, and I got to put it in play somehow, so that's what I did.
You know, you give up the run in the first, run in the second, and then despite them threatening a few times, shut them down the rest of the game. What kind of changed for you there after that second inning?
You know, I just had to settle down in there. You know, I was a little bit shaky, you know, regional final game, but I just had to, after the first inning, I knew I had to just throw strikes and just trust my defense behind me, so that's what we did.
And then you're playing in a sectional game. Obviously you were on the team last year that went to the sectionals. What are you kind of telling the younger guys about going and playing Tuesday in Merrill?
I mean, yeah, just play our game. You know, we had 2 good regional games. We got to just play our games. Treves is going to throw in a hell of a game next game, and just trust our defense, trust our hitting. We got it. We got it in the section.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. We'll see you on Tuesday, Charlie Garrell. All right, that's going to wrap things up for us here. We are back on the air with the Raiders on Tuesday. They will take on Mosinee in a sectional semifinal from Merrill. We do have some possible Dairyland League baseball coming up for you on Sunday. That is Pittsville at Innerwald up in Rib Lake. Make sure to tune in for both of those. Want to thank everyone for joining us. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to keep an eye on our social medias for all of our coverage from state track down in La Crosse. D2, D3 starts at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. We'll have all the coverage of that, so make sure to tune in for all that. But want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Congratulations to the Medford Raiders, regional champions. We'll see you all up in Rib Lake on Sunday.